Alright, it's time to replace your resin. This one here is showing 4 parts per million. Some people replace it after that. It just depends, whatever, however, you can't see the minerals sometimes up to 10, some people say up to 20. I wait until 5, but yeah, just depends, just see how it goes. Alright, so with the kit, this is a 10 litre unit, a medium size. So with the kit, what you get is, with this particular kit, 2 bags of resin. They're both 5 litres each. That's a 10 litre unit. You get a cloth bag, you get a extraction pipe, a funnel, and a hose. And basically what we're going to do is, first we're going to extract the resin out of the tank. It's going to go into the cloth bag, and then we're going to put the new resin into the tank. So first we'll do the instructions together. Okay, QR code, go to the website. So these are the instructions. They might be updated. Okay, first what's included, we've gone over that. What you'll need: your spot for your rinse tank, external tap with hose, and scissors to open this up. I'll actually get some scissors. Step 1, attach the hose to the in connector and fill the tank until water exits the out connector. So what we're doing here is, there you go, it's full. What we're doing here is making sure that it's completely full. The tank needs to be completely full of water. Unscrew the lid slowly. The water level should be near the top. If not, just top it up a little. This will just make it easy for the center tube to be removed, so you kind of wiggle it a little bit. So you just sort of slowly. Lift out the lid, top basket and riser tube, lid, top basket, riser tube. If this comes apart, just pull it out. So now the next step, extraction tube. We take this one off for now, put the new one on, insert it right until the end. So what we're doing here is we're just going to use the water pressure to push the resin out. So what we unscrew this, oh, it's a bit hard. And we take this off. This is the little mesh funnel that stops the resin from escaping, just in case. That's the last step. That's so we don't damage our, or potentially damage our pressure cleaners and stuff like that. So we've done that. Screw it on. Okay, connect the tap to the in fitting. So now basically water's going to come in, it's going to push down, it's going to push the resin out and out that way. So now we connect a small extraction hose, this one, to the out connector and place the other end into the cloth bag. Pull the drawstring. There we go. Put it in. Oh, there you go. Drawstring. Done. Don't lose this, because you'll need it later. Put it there. Now we just turn it on. Oh, hold it up like that. So what's happening is it's all the resin is coming out, as you can see. Just let that fill up. We don't want this escaping down the drain, anything like that. So this bag has a capacity of 10 litres. So if you were to order the 15 litre resin replacement kit, you'd get 2 of these bags. Okay, so rinse it, flush it enough to make sure that just clear water is running. See, that's clear water. What we've done was we've turned the tap to full pressure. The resin flushed into the bag while it drains through. When the water runs clear, which it did, continue for 1 more minute. Let the cloth bag drain completely. You can dispose of the resin bag in the bin. Don't just flush it down the sinks or drains, stuff like that. One cloth bag holds around 10 litres of resin. Use a secondary bag or empty the first bag and reuse if you're using it. Tip out all the water from the tank. That's the next step. So we unscrew this and there should be very minimal amount of resin left. Yeah, very small amount in there. So what you can do is, I mean, I don't mind if there's a tiny amount, I could just tip it onto the grass, but another thing you can do is tip it out into here if you want. It doesn't matter if there's a little bit left, we just need the water out for now. Shake it around when it gets to the bottom. Cool, there you go, that's fine. So, it's all been drained, it's pretty good, a little bit in there is fine. This bag, you can just sit it up somewhere, hang it up, put it somewhere like this, over an edge, just let it drain. When it all dries up, you can throw it in the bin, empty the bag, throw it with the bag, doesn't matter. Okay, next step. Now we need to get this resin inside there. So, open the bag, try not to spill, or don't spill any resin. Place the original riser tube with the bottom basket back in the tank. So put it in here. Always make sure that it goes, see there's a little point there in the middle. Just make sure that it goes in there. Attach the refill funnel and make sure the safety cap blocks the riser tube. So what that means is we put this on, just block the, I need 2 hands with this. There. So what's going to happen is we're going to put the resin in here. It's going to fall into there. Step 3. Pour resin slowly through the funnel in small amounts to avoid clumping. There you go. Like that, just slowly. What happens is it gets fluffed up as we do this, so then we've got to compact it a little bit. Oh, see, there you go. If you put a little bit too much, then it just lift it up. Just like that. Just keep doing that. If you have a 5 litre, it'll just be 1 of these bags. If you've got a 10 litre, it'll be 2. If you've got a 15, it'll be 3. Sometimes there's a little bit more extra resin in the bag, so if we can compact it, then that's a good thing. You'll fit pretty much a whole bag in one of these first. Then what you do is you just tap it down a little bit. Next one. Alright. The more you put in, the longer it'll last. So that'll probably be it. See, there's always some left over with these ones. It's more than 10 litres. But what we say is, if it can be put where it's not, if you spin it like that, and that's enough. Perfect. So that's pretty much as it will take. That'll be the 10 litres. Lightly compact the resin, we've done that. The level of the resin should be just below the bottom of the lowest part of the funnel. Yep. The more you pack in, the longer it lasts. Resin bags sometimes contain slightly more resin than the tank holds, so you may have a small amount left over, which is what we have. You can hold on to that for the next time, or it's not that much, so use slow water flow to compact the resin further and add a little more. Okay, so I'll show you what this means. If you add water, it'll compact even more. Because you're going to be using it, I can't do this when I'm packing them because I can't have water in there. But you can compact it a little bit more. You can just don't put too much. So there you go. See? If you get any resin in here, just wipe it out with a cloth. Or you could also just wash it with the hose as well. So, remove the funnel, wipe the tank threads with a cloth, there you go. Remove the white extraction tube from the tank head. Yes, extraction tube from the tank head. Guide the riser tube through the top basket and refit the tank head. So, you screw that back on there. So, I do it in reverse until I hear the click. Like that. So now we know the threads are going to go on. Screw it on firmly, ensuring the rubber seal is seated correctly. There's a rubber seal underneath here, just to make sure that I can feel it. Make sure that it's in the right place, and just screw it on. Nice and firmly. And align the tank jacket so all your neighbours can see you're using a spot-free system. Okay, one final step. Just got to put this seal back in, and just to make sure that the resin doesn't escape. It's got internal filters, but just in case. There you go. So, run the water through the tank for around 10 seconds before testing. So now it's just filling up. Zero parts per million. If you've got any more questions, just call, message, email. With this one, I like to just hang it up somewhere, or just let it drain like that. And you're done. That's it. Ready to go again.